Greetings and salutations. We are just Scheißen mein Hosen. I just learned that meant shit my pants.
Yeah.
Shit my pants in German. Yeah, so now that's my new thing. Scheißen mein Hosen. Nein. Sorry to all you German listeners, but I love you guys. Hannah. Hi. Oh, wait, let's start that again. Hi, I'm Stacy.
And I'm Hannah.
And we're crazy today.
And way too much sleep and way too much tea and coffee.
And I've been like singing all day. Everything I'm doing, I'm singing. I'm like making a piece of toast. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Is there a full moon or something? So there's not much new and exciting in my life. There never is. I really have no life, and that's the way I prefer it. What about you?
Oh, I
Hannah?
Why we might go on strike at work. You know, nothing special. Nonsense.
Did you get it the other day, by the way, when you said you guys might go on strike? And I said, oh, you might be Johnny Cash in it?
No.
Did you get that?
No.
Walk the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay, so today we are going to be doing sort of more of a serious issue today.
What's on the menu for me?
Not an issue. Well, it is an issue, I guess. We are going to cover kids who kill.
Ooh, child killers.
Yeah.
Love it.
We got 2 of them here that we're going to cover.
They must be pretty in-depth if there's only 2.
Well, sort of, yeah, I guess. As much as I could find, I put it in because I'm like that. I can't stop.
Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Kids who kill. I'm intrigued.
All right.
Psychos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You will have that with these ones. So we're going to start off with Nicholas Browning.
Okay.
15 years old.
Where does this take place?
Nicholas Browning, 15, came from your typical all-American family in Cockeysville, Maryland.
Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nicholas had 2 younger brothers, Gregory, 13, and Benjamin, 11. Their dad, John Browning, was a real estate lawyer at Baltimore's oldest law firm, which, wow, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And Mom was a homemaker and president of the PTA at the boys' school. And I mean, that's a big deal, too, if that's what you choose to do, you know? That's president of the PTA. That's pretty good. All 3 of the boys...
a homemaker, you said?
Yeah. A domestic engineer, as Roseanne likes to call it.
Domestic engineer. You mean fucking live-in babysitter?
Pretty much, yeah. All 3 of the boys got good grades, were all in the Boy Scouts, and the family? What is that? No.
Family?
No.
Did you mean family?
What is up?
For 200?
Alex, what is up with adding P's where P's don't belong today?
Like
Subscribe and family? The family went on camping trips as much as they could. As a group, the whole family attended Timonium United Methodist Church.
That sounds awful.
The pride of the family, however, had to be Nick. In 1991, he was a tall, good-looking kid. He was on the honor roll at school, and he was on the golf and lacrosse teams. To top this off, he played cello in the high school orchestra and built a prayer garden at his church as part of the criteria to becoming an Eagle Scout. This kid was busy.
This kid was the perfect child for the perfect American family.
Yes.
What year did this take place?
I don't believe it'll come later. Oh, 1991.
1991.
Yeah.
So he's 15 in 1991.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's literally the model child.
Yep.
To model parents in a model society. He's a Stepford child.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
No wonder why he's a murderer.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He was also a class clown and liked by some of his fellow classmates. So that was the good side of Nicholas Browning. Now let's explore his, shall we say, darker side.
Yes, let's. I'm very excited.
We do love the toxic, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Browning was a ruthless bully towards smaller kids, and he got his kicks by picking on kids with disabilities and minorities.
No way.
Isn't that lovely?
Way.
Yeah.
I'd like to pretend I'm surprised right now, but I'm really not.
Right? Yeah. Nick regularly berated and beat up his little brother Greg. All this behavior irked Nick's parents, who had no tolerance for bullying and disrespect.
What about Ben?
This caused a lot of strife in the family by the end of 1991. Ben was probably too young for him to... Maybe he thought of him
I
as...
thought he was 11.
Yeah.
So if he's picking on Greg 13, why wouldn't he pick on Ben 11?
Didn't
Just
say
curious.
anything about being picking on... Maybe he loved Ben a little bit more because he was the baby brother, maybe?
Well, the
Who
babies
knows?
get away with everything. I know.
That's true.
I am the baby, so I could do no wrong.
I'm
Ever.
the baby, did I? No, I did wrong. I did plenty of wrong.
Oh, no, I did.
And I didn't get away with it
You
either.
just couldn't prove it because
Oh.
I didn't get caught. And even if I did, I was the baby and everybody just loved me.
The real bad things I did, I didn't get caught for. But the minor things I did, staying out too late, something like that, I got caught for it. But
I never got caught for anything. My brothers were just blatantly retarded and they got in trouble for everything. So I flew under the radar very well.
yeah, it was the same with my brothers too. Yeah. Like the illicit drugs.
Well, considering
Trigger warning.
we both
I didn't get
have
caught for
three
those.
older brothers and we're the youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nick began talking to his school buddies about wanting to kill his parents.
Well,
Because, I had many conversations with my friends in school. Hey, guys, I was really thinking about killing my parents. And they were like, oh, gnarly. Like, what the fuck is that?
well, first of all, I'm a woman and I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So if I really wanted to kill my parents, the first thing I would do is not talk to anybody
Right.
about it. So
Exactly.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah. Because there goes your plan right away.
Right.
Anyway, but, we're not trying to teach people how to kill their parents. Please don't get that wrong. But,
No, I
that
definitely-
was just a stupid thing to do
Yeah,
for
I
him.
definitely don't want anybody killing their parents. That's
Yeah.
insane. I mean, unless their parents are like killers and abusers, then by all means, fucking give her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
first thing of committing crime is don't fucking tell anybody.
Yeah.
I don't understand. But he's
True
15
that.
and he's male.
Yeah.
So we're telling our friends that we want to murder our parents.
Yes. He would say, quote, my dad's rich and I want some of that money, unquote. He complained that his dad always yelled at him and his mom was a dumb blonde. Of course, his friends didn't think Nick was being serious, which you wouldn't. I mean, how many times do you, oh my God, I could just fucking kill him, where you just say it like, you just say it. You don't mean it.
Yeah, it's just random ranting when you're angry because you didn't get something or they didn't do what you wanted or what have you.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
normal to be pissed off at your parents because
Yeah.
they boss you around and tell you what to do.
Yeah.
It's fairly normal.
We don't like that. On Friday, February 1st, 2008, Nick was hanging at a friend's house, complaining about an upcoming camping trip the following day. He didn't want to go. At around 9 p.m., Nick abruptly left. It was after midnight when Browning came back asking to sleep over at the friend's house. The friend thought this was a little weird as his parents were pretty strict, but invited Nick in for the night anyway. Nick said he was going to wait for his parents to leave so he didn't have to go camping with them.
So he didn't actually want to sleep at the friend's house. He just did that so he didn't have to go camping so he could go home.
Right. Yeah. The next day at around 5 p.m., Nick asked for a ride home. During said ride, he explained that he was planning to have an early birthday party while his parents were camping. When they got to the Browning house, the family camper was still in the driveway. Nick told his friends to wait in the car while he went in to see if, quote, the coast was clear, unquote. A few minutes later, Nick came back to the car and explained that his dad was dead.
Mick what?
Yeah. He went back in the house, called 911, and said he thought his dad must have had a heart attack. Now, the officers on their way to the call figured they'd walk in to find a man who suffered from a cardiac arrest. You know, I don't know what that would look like exactly, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, which looks like what? Just a guy laying on the floor dead?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know.
Yeah, something like that, right? What they actually found probably haunted them for a long time. John Browning was laying on the couch. He was indeed dead, but not from a heart attack. Instead, he had a bullet wound in his head. Tamara Browning was in her bed upstairs. She also had been shot in the head. The two younger boys, Greg and Ben, had suffered the same fate as their parents.
So all four of them were shot in the head.
Yeah.
Did they look like they had been moved or struggled, or were they
Not
sleeping?
that I saw. No, I think everybody was sleeping when he did
Were
this.
they in their beds? Okay.
The dad was on the couch, the mom was in her bed, and the two younger boys were in their beds.
So Dad probably fell asleep on the couch watching TV.
Something like that, yeah. I would imagine.
So now that makes me wonder if they were dead the night before and he needed an alibi from the parents.
Who
or
knows?
from the friends. Okay?
Who knows? I mean, I do, but... Nick Browning was the only survivor of his massacred family. He picked the perfect night not to be home, it seemed. Nick, in a calm, cool manner, answered all the questions put to him by the police. He even offered a theory as to what may have happened the night before. His theory was that someone broke into to rob the place, but ended up killing the entire family instead.
Wrong answer. The fact that you're calm and cool and collected when your family's been murdered,
Yeah.
clearly a sign that there's a fucking problem with you, kid.
Yeah.
Second of all, if somebody's going to rob you, they don't just cleanly shoot you all in the head and leave and don't take anything. The whole house would look ransacked. They would have searched for shit.
One would think. Yeah.
Okay.
Most just robberies don't usually end in murder.
No, they usually end in them running away and leaving in a panic because they didn't expect people to be home.
Exactly.
They don't kill people. But
Yeah.
sometimes they do kill people. It does happen.
Yeah.
Robbery's gone wrong, it happens. But even if it was a robbery gone wrong, they would have needed to ransack or open things. It would have needed to look like the house had been robbed, not like everything was in perfect order. Dumbass.
Exactly. So, but what burglar breaks in, kills people who didn't put up a fight, then leaves with nothing? As far as the cops could see, absolutely nothing was missing from the premises. Robbery was certainly not the motive for these murders.
Definitely not.
Nick Browning was now the prime suspect. The police questioned and pressed the team for hours. Nick did slip up a few times. And he even made some incriminating remarks, which they didn't mention what the incriminating remarks were.
Oh, okay. So we know there was some. We just don't know what he actually said.
But I'm thinking probably his timeline was probably a little bit off here and there, I would imagine.
Well, and the fact that you're not upset that your family was murdered and you offered a theory.
Yeah, right away.
Those are clear red flags.
Without being asked, he gave his theory. Yeah. Now, the acting cool and calm, I don't like it when cops and prosecutors and stuff say, oh, well, you know, her husband was dead and she wasn't crying or anything.
Well,
there is a thing called shock.
Shock.
So,
Being a woman, though, if I came home to my whole family murdered, I would probably explode into fucking tears and anxiety and freaking the fuck out. Like, maybe being a male, maybe it's different. Maybe shock and quiet.
Probably not. But this was different because of he was acting cool and calm, and right away he was like, oh, I think it was a robbery.
Yeah.
And why would he he goes in, sees his father's dead, calls 911 and said, oh, I think he had a heart attack.
When there's a
You
clear
didn't see the
bullet
blood?
hole in his skull?
Yeah.
Was there a drip of blood coming from the bullet hole?
Well, it didn't say where in the head he was shot, but there had to be some blood somewhere. There would have been blood on the fucking pillow that he was laying on.
And if you went and looked at him, if you walked up to him, you would probably see an entry or exit wound.
Yeah, something
one
somewhere.
Or the other, or both.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't add up. It clearly doesn't add up right from the get-go, not being a cop.
I don't know if it would be different for a parent, but if I was married and I went home and saw my husband dead on the couch, I know they say get out right away because the gunman could still be there. If I have kids, I'm running up those fucking stairs. Where are my children?
Yeah.
But it might be different for a 15-year-old
brother. Try not to touch anything in the process, though, right? Because they got to investigate the scene.
Yeah.
But it is your home. How many fingerprints of yours are going to be there?
Exactly.
Already?
Yep. Yep. Definitely.
So, where were we?
Yes, that's a good question.
Oops.
Finally.
Distraction noodle.
Finally, Sunday morning at 1:05 a.m., Nick cracked and confessed to killing his family. He said he got home a little after 9 p.m. to find that his family had all fell asleep early because of their camping trip the next day. Nick, lovely Nick, grabbed one of his dad's handguns and went to the living room first, where he shot John Browning while he slept on the couch. Then he made his way to his parents' bedroom, where he shot Tamara, his mom. Lastly, he entered his little brother's room, they shared a room, and shot them both while they slept. Then Nick left his childhood home and threw the gun in some bushes, the cops later did find it, and went back to his buddy's house, thinking it would give him an alibi.
Now, I'm curious. I keep interrupting you.
No, that's fine. This is what we want.
Did this gun have a silencer on it? Did nobody wake up? How did you not wake up to your husband being shot in your own home? I sleep very lightly. So, yeah, I would, if there was no silencer on that gun, I would fucking wake up to that shit.
See, I don't think I would. I'm a very deep sleeper.
I'm not. So
I'll wake up to kids crying and stuff like that. But anything else, I'm like,
how the fuck did you
dead
shoot
to the
your
world.
dad, then shoot your mom, then shoot both of your brothers, and nobody woke up? No confrontation whatsoever. It boggles my mind, but I'm also a very light sleeper.
Well, see, the cops said that they figured the boys had been shot in their sleep. We don't know that. Perhaps the boys heard something and were in there cowering under their fucking blankets.
Maybe.
You know? So, who knows?
Okay, so he's in the brother's bedroom. That's where I interrupted you last.
Yeah. So the cops did find the gun. He went back to his buddy's house that he would give him an alibi. The only motive the murderers team gave the police was that he and Dad, quote, weren't getting along, unquote. Yeah. Of course, the police talked to his friends, and the financial motive did come to light.
No shit.
Because not getting along with your dad, come on.
We all don't get along with our parents at some point. We all don't murder them. And
from everything we've learned, his dad wasn't abusing him or anything. They were great parents.
He wasn't the Menendez brothers' dad.
Yeah. Like, he got yelled at once in a while. Yeah, you're 15. You do stupid, shitty things. Normal. You're going to get yelled at.
It's pretty fucking normal.
Yeah. Yep. Nick Browning, quote unquote, celebrated his 16th birthday in the Baltimore County Detention Center.
Perfect.
That very same day, the funeral for his family was held at the Trinity Assembly of God Church. 1,300 people went to pay their respects.
So they weren't shitty people.
No,
they were well loved in their community. Mm-hmm. Wow. What a shitbag for a kid. Even though this little shit killed his entire family, his maternal grandparents still wholly supported him. Are you serious? Yep. In fact, after the funeral, a statement was issued from the family, quote, "Our concern and love goes out to Nick. Whatever else lies ahead, he is a member of our family, and we will support him." That's unquote. From his maternal grandparents? Yep. That's disgusting. Yep. His defense team tried to spin a far-fetched yarn that Nick was so traumatized by his family being murdered that he gave a false confession. Yeah. This way they could go with the botched robbery story as his defense. You don't make a false confession that includes exactly where he said the gun was thrown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but this kid's a shitbag and he killed his family.
And the defense that these learned attorneys are using came from a 15-year-old. You're using his defense, a botched robbery. You couldn't come up with anything else?
Yeah.
Temporary fucking insanity,
paid?
some shit.
Did you go to an actual law school, or did you pull that out of a box of cereal?
Exactly.
Did you degree from a cereal box?
Yeah. Fucking idiots. As it happens, the prosecution offered the little goof a deal, and Nick accepted. In January 2009, Asshat Browning pled guilty to 4 counts of first-degree murder and got 4 life terms. However, 2 of the life terms would be served consecutively, so he's only really serving 2 life terms, and he could be eligible for parole in 23 years. This means that a little murderous punk who executed his entire family could be out on the streets as soon as 2031.
That's 4 years from now. 5 years?
6. Yeah.
My math isn't mathing.
No, I think you're a little befuddled right now.
So that's 5 years and change since we're 2/3 of the way through 2025.
The fact that he probably, hopefully won't be let out, depends on what his prison record is like and everything, but the fact that people get busted for weed in some fucking states and shit like that and get huge sentences, this guy murdered his whole family. And he has a chance.
He didn't just murder them; he executed them defenselessly.
He
in
fucking
their
slaughtered
sleep.
his whole family. Exactly. And he has a chance to walk the streets again. I don't care how long he's been in there for. He killed 4 people.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense to me.
He executed 4 defenseless people,
Yeah.
his parents and his little brothers.
Yep.
Without flinching.
Yep.
He didn't even give a shit. No emotion, no nothing, and he executed them all.
He even had the wherewithal to go back to his friend's place to create an alibi, or try to create an alibi for himself.
And just Netflix and chill with his buddies.
Yeah.
He didn't just murder his whole fucking family.
He came up with a motive for the killings, albeit a terrible motive, but he came up with a motive for it.
It was really stupid.
Yeah.
He tried. I just can't even. And he would be eligible for parole if he's 15 and 91.
Mm-hmm.
25 plus 9, 34.
He was convicted in...
He'll be 49.
Didn't I say it here? Blah, 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 blah. Stupid defense team. 2009. He was
convicted. Wasn't convicted until 2009.
Yeah.
So he was already, like, in his 30s or something.
Pled guilty to...
How did it take from 1991 to 2009 to get a conviction? That doesn't make sense. No, it really doesn't.
I may have wrote that down wrong. Maybe it was like 99 or something. Yeah, it wouldn't be 2009.
Oh, no, so Nicholas was born on February 9th, 1992.
Why did it say 91 in the book?
2008.
Okay, not doing research from that book anymore.
Yeah. This is according to Wikipedia. So he committed the murders in February of 2008, and he was born February 9th, 1992. So he'd be 33 right now. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing research from that book anymore. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, his criminal status is incarcerated. So first-degree murder, 4 counts. He's eligible for parole in 2031.
Did you just call it first-degree murder?
I don't think so.
First-degree moida. It was moida,
It was my Boston accent.
Oh.
Yeah.
He murdered his parents down by the harbor.
Yeah. So he was apprehended in 2008, and then 5 days later, he was sentenced. His parents... Okay, so he'll be eligible for parole when he's 37.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That's so disrespectful to the family.
That is fucking disgusting. I can't even.
And for his maternal grandparents, I understand he's your grandson, but he just killed your daughter and your other 2 grandsons. And you're going to be like, oh, we still love the child. No, the child is a fucking freak who doesn't deserve love.
At this here, Wikipedia says the disputed motives were alleged abuse by his strict father, only self-declared by the defense. There's no actual proof.
Of course, so it's a lie.
And inheritance and avoiding parental rules. Those were his motives.
Those last two I could see. The first one, no. Because every fucking killer is like, oh, well, I was abused, so I had to do something. And then there's no proof of it?
Yeah.
It's just one person saying that?
There's apparently a documentary, and these subjects, these murderers, this Nicholas, is part of it. It's called Killer Kids. It's a documentary on killer kids, and it's called Spoiled, Rotten, and Bad Dream. We should look that up.
Where can I watch that?
I don't know. We should look it up, though.
Where that's streaming? Where that's streaming? Okay, well, I got this next one from the same book, so let's see.
It's a Canadian documentary series, too. First premiered in 2011 on the Biography Channel. There's 4 seasons and 70 episodes.
I don't get the Biography Channel, sadly.
Oh, we need to watch this. 70 full episodes of Killer Kids? Yes.
You know what that Nicholas Browning gets? He gets this.
That sounded like a very aggressive slap.
Yeah, it really did. That's what he gets. Little shit. Okay, onward and, well, downward. Next, we are going to talk about Michael Kugel Robertson.
I'm just going to put Michael Robertson because I really don't like that name.
Kugel?
Yeah.
Just Kugel it.
It feels ugly in my mouth. I don't like it.
Yeah. Michael Kugel Robertson lived in Lantana, Florida. It's a Floridian. We have a Floridian.
So it's a male. It's Florida. Do we got an age?
He was a bright 16-year-old boy.
16.
Who attended Santa Lucis or Lucis High School, where he was a star on the football team.
No way.
On Wednesday, February 8th, 2012, Michael stood in front of his house, chatting with 2 friends. His used, but new to him, beachcomber bike laid on his front lawn. That's when a schoolmate arrived and accused him of stealing the bike. Mike had paid for the bike and offered the kid the bike back if he gave Mike what he had paid for it. The kid, seething with anger, grabbed the bike and rode away. Okay, so the kid, seething with anger, rode away on it. Mike or his friends made no move to stop him because it's just a fucking bike.
Right.
You know? And he probably paid, what, $20 for it or something? You know? Something like that.
It's just a bike. Nobody gives a shit.
The angry kid, Frank Quarles, rode his bike home and went to his room where he grabbed a .38 Special revolver that he kept hidden under his bed.
How old is this kid?
Frank wasn't what most people would consider a bad kid. Sure, he got depressed sometimes and occasionally became a little hyperactive due to ADD, attention deficit disorder, but these things do not add up to a bad kid. Quarles was only 15 years old on that fateful February day when he retrieved a gun and went back to confront Michael Kugel Robertson. Frank reasoned that the 16-year-old needed to be taught a lesson. Upon Frank's arrival at Mike's home again, the 2 boys picked up their argument where they'd left off. Frank accusing Mike of stealing the bike, and Mike insisting that he'd bought the bike from someone. He did not steal it. This is when Quarles grabbed the knife. Why did I write knife? Grabbed the gun from the waistband of his pants, pointed it at Mike, and said, "Don't push me. I'm not afraid to pull the trigger over a bicycle."
Wow.
Mike answered with, "I'm not afraid of your gun." Just then, Frank pulled the trigger. 15 and 16 years old. Frank pulled the trigger twice in quick succession. Mike gasped out that he'd been hit as he fell to the ground, clutching at his chest. One of his friends ran in the house to call 911 as the other crouched beside his fallen friend. Frank went home. 16-year-old Michael Kugel Robertson passed away from his wounds later in the hospital. It wasn't long before police arrested the teenage killer. They also confiscated the murder weapon. Frank's mother said of her son, "He's not a bad boy. He's not a cold-blooded killer." And she couldn't explain where he got the gun from either. But
so it wasn't stolen from parents?
No. Then. No. But he wasn't a cold-blooded killer.
Well, I thought this Michael Robertson was the killer, so I'm a little confused now. Yeah. Okay.
But that's exactly what Frank was. He was a cold-blooded fucking killer.
Well, if you blatantly shoot a guy twice in the chest over a fucking bicycle, that makes you a killer.
Yep. Quarles told police that he'd only wanted to scare Mike. But he was shaking and accidentally pulled the trigger.
You don't accidentally pull the trigger twice, motherfucker. What?
Later at trial, prosecutor Jill Richstone stated that if pulling the trigger was accidental, the team did it twice.
Oops. Like, what the fuck?
My trigger finger. It's so itchy. In the end, Frank Quarles III, thank you very much, was found guilty and sentenced to 35 years in prison. So far, Frank has been less than a model prisoner. He has been
35 years?
Yeah. And
this was 2012.
Is that what I said? Yeah.
And he was 15 years old at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, is he eligible for parole? No. Keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you.
So far, Frank has been less than a model prisoner. He has been cited for several incidents, including fighting and exposing himself to a female guard.
Dirty little fucking pervert.
Yeah. You just know he's got like a little tiny fucking pinky dick, you know?
Or it's one of those weird bench ones.
Banana dick.
Gross.
Frank Quarles will be eligible for parole in 2043.
So, 2043, if he was sentenced in 2012 when he was 15, that's 31 years.
Mm-hmm. So, he may have been sentenced later. 2012 is when this happened.
Okay, so we don't actually know when the sentencing happened.
Yeah. She's gonna go to the Google machine. See, I'm so singy today. I don't know what's wrong with me.
A lot of things.
Let me count the ways. Go Shakespearean on your ass. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today, but that's okay. We can have short episodes once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. And it'll just leave you guys wanting more for next week.
Well, I just accidentally found a different kid that murdered a kid named Michael Robertson in Colombia at a mall.
Oh, wow.
Not even the same thing.
Well, Michael Robertson's everywhere? Beware.
Michael Robertson guilty of manslaughter stabbing. Like, there's...
Oh, Michael Robertson was the bad kid this time. Okay, I see.
Oh, this is another kid.
Holy. Too many kids killing each other, man. Come on.
Too many murdering teenagers? You said
especially
Frank?
In the States. Quarles. 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 He's a shit stain.
He looks like a fucking murderer, too.
Ooh, let me see.
He looks evil.
Oh, yeah. That's a bad guy.
Legit.
Look at those dead eyes.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Lights are on, but nobody's home, motherfucker.
Fucking dead eyes like Karla Homolka. Those snake eyes. Or shark eyes, I should say.
Yeah, so he was found guilty of second-degree murder in 2012.
Okay.
So he was convicted 2017.
Okay.
So, yeah. But does time served
Why'd they take so long to sentence him?
He's now 26.
Jesus.
At the time when he was... he was 15 at the time of the killing.
Uh-huh.
Jury first heard the case in 2017 and convicted him on a lesser charge than first-degree murder, finding that the killing was not premeditated.
Right.
It definitely wasn't. He walked up to him and fucking shot him.
Yeah.
So premeditated means you need to have plans on paper and take your time and shit, right?
Exactly.
So 35 years in state prison. In 2020, appeals court overturned the conviction and ordered a new trial.
Yeah, because that new law came out for minors being sentenced to life in prison and shit like that, which I think is kind of dumb.
Oh, and apparently he purchased the bike and he would sell it back to him for $10. So this was basically over $10. You shot a kid in the chest twice and killed him over $10.
I said like $20, and I thought that was too little.
It's worse.
Holy fuck, man.
So
10.
Let's see here.
What the fuck? And why? How do kids have access to guns? How?
America! Fuck yeah! That's why.
Yeah, that is why.
But then you face the problem of here, though, we're kind of getting a little off topic, where you can't defend your own home, and you get charged for killing or hurting somebody who's breaking into your home. But you watch that Instagram of the state's police, they're like, you're helping us, you're making less paperwork, kill motherfuckers that intrude on your home. And in Canada, they're like, please leave your car keys at the front door because they just want to steal your vehicle.
Oh, really?
Like, fuck off, man.
They just want to steal your vehicle. What about all the men who break in just to rape and kill women?
Yeah. Like, if somebody's breaking into my house, you bet your ass I'm going to fuck that guy up, or girl, whichever, or
me
both.
too.
I don't give a shit.
Me too. You're not leaving without bleeding.
Send me to jail. Fuck that. But yeah, no.
So what about the rapists who break in and shit? What, are we supposed to just sleep with our legs open?
I guess.
Because all they want is your pussy. Like,
I don't know.
Fuck off with that shit.
But yeah, so he's eligible for parole in what?
It said 2043.
2043.
2043.
On March 24th, 2022, he was found guilty again of second-degree murder.
Good. Little shit stain.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And exposing yourself to female guards and shit. Like, come on, dude.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Looking at this kid is fucking evil. Just looking at his eyes, I'd be concerned. Just crossing him down the street, I would definitely, looking at him, feel like something's wrong.
And I feel like he's a good boy. He's not a cold-blooded killer.
He straight up shot
that rubs me the wrong way. Like, she knows he's not a good boy.
For a $10 bicycle.
Yeah.
You shot a kid in the chest, not once, but twice.
Yeah.
And he died.
Oh, but remember, it was only an accident. Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off with that.
Just like it was, I accidentally fell on his dick and got pregnant. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's not an accident, dear.
That was Mother Mary talking, by the way.
Like, what the fuck?
If you're religious, I don't know what to tell you. You might not want to stick around.
Most likely not, because we're talking about murderous children.
Yeah. If you're religious, just listen. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, right? So, yeah. That was Killer Kids. It was a bit... I want to cover more because there are some pretty fucking brutal kids out there.
Well, considering we just found a show with 4 seasons and 70 episodes of Killer Kids, I feel like we could call this Killer Kids 1 or Take 1, and we could probably touch on it many more times.
Oh, for sure we can. Yeah.
If psychos keep fucking killing children for $10 bikes, we'll have plenty of material. We'll be in business a while.
A $10 bike. Wow. Like, wow.
Yeah. And just like the last one, too.
Dumbfounded.
It must have been a robbery. Like, are you fucking retarded?
My dad had a heart attack, and somehow the bullet went through his brain.
Like, you didn't correlate bullet in the skull and heart attack? Like, you didn't have the time to think that over before you called the police?
I think he's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't even.
Yeah.
Even
there are some people who could be on the honor roll in school, but are fucking morons outside of it. So, Yeah.
I know. I've run into so many of them every day.
Yeah.
And even at 15 years old, I wouldn't have been like, yeah, my dad had a heart attack. Please come and help. When there's a clear bullet hole in his fucking skull.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I don't know where. Front, side, whatever. But still.
There's going to be blood somewhere that is going to be noticeable. Yeah.
Like it fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, I'd like to say nothing surprises me anymore, but everything fucking still surprises me, so...
Right?
Fuck.
I just can't even.
Yeah, me either.
I can't wait to find out more.
I don't want to anymore. Like, not even can't even anymore. Just don't even. Okay, what do you got to add there, Hannah Banana?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I added all my flabbergasted facial expressions and lack of words to how stupid these kids were.
Yeah.
So I think
as people are saying nowadays, my guests are flabbered.
That was fucking awful. That was real close to a dad joke. It's fucking awful.
Oh, I love dad jokes. Everyone knows that by now.
Well, thanks for tuning in today. We explored Nicholas Browning, the 15-year-old execution family kid, and Michael Robertson being murdered by Frank Quarles over a $10 bicycle.
$10, folks. I mean,
yeah.
What the fuck?
If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe and drop us a like, as we're on all platforms now, and that includes Spotify and YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon, Audible, you name it. We're on all of them.
Yeah, bitches.
If you would like to help fund our toxicity, jump on over to Ko-fi.com/toxispod, as we now also have exclusive member-only content to check out. And next week, we will be doing more toxic Reddit stories, so don't miss it. And as always, we will see you then, baneful brethren.
Yes, we shall. We appreciate you, and we love you, and don't be toxic. Just listen to the toxicity. Love you. Bye.